what worries you the most about the growth that's coming to Bastrop County?
Maybe loss of culture a bit at the top, a lot of things in terms of, safety and infrastructure that are obvious. But, there's a certain, especially over at Smithville, Rosanke, String Prairie, Center Union, Pin Oak, old German Czech heritage, farming, ranching, rodeoing, my kids rodeoed, and barrel raced and roped. And that cultural loss will be sad, to me. I don't think there's much we can do about that. But I think the biggest thing logistically will be regional transportation issues and keeping people safe. The growth is coming, and we need to limit to the extent that we can and that it's possible, bad car wrecks and stuff. That's, regional transportation is just part of the deal in terms of growth. Water, natural resources, that's a big one. I'm not an expert in, underground water. I told my daughter, she's a civil engineering student at Tech, that she might ought to really take some of those courses and start understanding how aquifers work and how they interchange with surface water and things like that. Because you well know better than I, with the, whatever interest is at the table, they're engineers and hydrologists and so forth. They can tell two different entirely stories, and the scientists seem to be in the pockets of who they're working for. But somewhere out there, there's good science, that we need to rely on going forward with regard to groundwater. I'm definitely don't think, obviously the courts are going to figure this out, and it's a little over my pay grade. Don't claim to know how this is going to end up. I think, the courts are going to end up deciding about all of this, but, I see no sense in, exporting water west and south and to promote growth in those areas. The only downside of that is that if they don't go there, they're coming here.